and D.
D.
Me and A.
A.
Me and R.
R.
Me and E.
E.
What's that spell?
My name is Ama Getty, and I am the founder, artistic director of the NexStar Arts program. We started back in September 2015.
Hi, my name is Victoria, and I am 14 years old. When I am acting, it's really fun.
Try it again. Look up my cup. Try it again. But this time, a little bit more subtle.
My name's Ellie. I'm 11 years old, and I've been doing NexStar since it started. I like the experience and having a family here and being able to come here and not be judged and just having a lot of fun. I've grown in my art skills and my acting skills and my dance skills, so pretty much everything that they offer here, they've helped me a lot. They've helped me to become a better friend and to talk and to just be braver and to be outspoken. Definitely, it's helped me as a person, and I just love NexStar, and it's really fun, and we just have a lot of fun here. NexStar is a great place, and yeah.
Hi, my name is Jennifer. I am a parent of a student that goes to the NexStar Academy. I really enjoy the NexStar program. Jordan, my daughter, is having a great time here. As a parent, I have very much enjoyed the NexStar program as well. I really enjoy the fact that all of the kids sit in like a big circle and discuss things that are going on in their lives. And there's a lot of different age groups, so there's a lot of the older kids that are going through things that I think she's going to go through when she gets older. So it's very helpful that she hears that other kids are going through those same things, so that she is better equipped to handle those things when she gets a little bit older, when she starts experiencing things like bullies and other things like that. I think she'll have some experience with that, and she'll be able to handle those things a little bit better.
NexStar has been awesome for my girls. They have learned drama, they have learned dance, they have learned art. It has been an amazing thing for them. It's helped their self-confidence. They become more independent. Amma and Akeisha, Chad, and Josh, they have all been awesome, and I appreciate them so much. I can see where they're becoming more independent as far as to be able to do things on their own, more self-confident even in their own skin as far as with talking to people.
Let's do this!
The reason why I went into this program was because growing up in Ghana, I enjoy the arts. Everyone who knows me from back there knows that the arts has always been a passion of mine. And moving here to the United States and living in the East End, I noticed there was nothing really on this side of town as far as performing and visual arts go for the children within the community. And so I decided to start the NexStar program pretty much as a way of reaching children, teaching them leadership skills, self-confidence, and life skills, but then approaching that using performing and visual arts. Our mission is to, again, develop leadership, creativity, and self-confidence among children ages 5 to 14. I am blessed with a staff of wonderful people who are passionate about the arts and also to see children develop. We have a great board that supports what we do, and just grateful for where we are right now.
Hi, I'm Mr. Jonathan. I'm the art instructor at NexStar Performing Arts, and I just love teaching the kids art because I love it myself.
My name is Chad Ownby. I've been involved in educational theater for about 12 years now. I have grown to have a passion for working with students of all ages, whether they're 5 or 15 to 20.
Hi, my name is Fred Gaddy. I volunteer as a life coach here at NexStar. What really got me doing this is that I have a passion for inspiring and motivating really kids, young adults, everyone, just to be the best they can be.
My name is Lisa Bedell, and I serve on the NexStar Arts Program Board of Directors as secretary. I also assist with grant writing and fundraising, and also support the staff every Saturday as they teach the students visual and performing arts. The NexStar Arts Program is dedicating to developing leadership, creativity, and confidence in children through the visual and performing arts. We believe very strongly in that active participation in the arts has the power to transform the lives of these kids, giving them self-esteem, helping to improve communication, collaboration, and other valuable life skills.
Research actually shows that children involved in the arts tend to work more collaboratively with each other. They also tend to sharpen their cognitive skills. They do better academically. Children involved in the arts are also able to think outside the box, think creatively. And so the idea of going into a performing visual arts program is not just to be a time where kids come in and just have fun on a Saturday morning, but also equipping them and helping their brain function in a way that will help them succeed academically.
I believe art has a very positive influence for children, especially when they're developing, some young children to even when they're teenagers. And it has a benefit for everyone, but if you do it at a young age and they keep up with it, it's a tremendous thing for their mental health, for their creative expression, for their dealing with their emotions as they're growing up.
For 3 hours or so every single Saturday, you know that you are going to be a part of the NexStar community with a group of individuals who are like-minded, who want to put on the best show possible and want to provide a platform to help these students succeed and be the rock stars that we know that they are.
At NexStar, I try to teach the students a wide variety of styles in art. So it goes from like drawing, painting in acrylic, watercolor, splatter paint, and then even sculpting and just mixed media and stuff. And I want to expose them to a lot of things so they get to choose. If they like something, they can focus it on themselves, So if they're exposed to a lot and they express their creativity in a lot of ways, they can use it and mold themselves with it.
The coolest thing about acting in the rehearsal process, I should say, is that keyword process. You are creating a final product that people are going to see. That is the end goal. But there are so many different nuts and bolts that go into setting up a performance that people don't see. And that's what we get to do. We get to teach all of these different life skills that regardless of if they do a play ever again in their lives, they have those skills forever. Competence, coming up with different strategies to be competent in front of your peers. Public speaking skills, regardless of if they are, and how to present yourself on stage or in any public capacity is something that's super important. Whether it be a college interview, a job interview, or a oral presentation that you're going to have to present at some point. Those are all things that are super important, and we kind of help prepare for that. Projection of the voice is a life skill that a lot of people struggle with. Breathing, correct, proper breathing. The arts in general teach that, which is great because it just makes you healthier. Different things like that, like those little technique things. But also, I think the most important thing that we teach is empathy. Because to become another character, you have to get inside of that character's head and know how that character feels.
I think it's a great privilege for these kids to be learning these life lessons here at this stage of their lives. We've talked over the past 8 weeks about daring to see things differently, daring to see things from a different perspective, daring to finish whatever you start, daring to be a team player, and believe it or not, it's really inspiring to see these kids really soaking all that material and relating it to their own personal lives and sharing weekly what they've done with some of these principles, and I think it's really invaluable for them picking up these lessons that I believe will follow them for the rest of their lives.
Watching these kids come in, sometimes very shy, reticent, a little nervous about being involved in something new and being around kids that they don't know. Within one day of the program, these kids are coming out of their shell, smiling. Maybe at the beginning they might be a little bit timid, but they are laughing, smiling, and leaving enthusiastic to come back. And that is such a wonderful thing to see. Each week they come bounding in with big greetings and hugs, and I think NexStar has really become a family for these kids.
So every time when we start these dairy lessons, I ask the kids what they learned from the past week and how they've been able to incorporate those lessons in their personal lives. And there was one young lady who shared an example of how she dealt with bullies in her class. The lesson in particular was daring to bounce back. And that lesson really was based on the fact that when you're going through life and things come at you, you don't always have to allow them to overcome, right? You've got to learn to bounce back. You've got to learn to deflect. You've got to learn to have those things wash off you and just keep going. And so she shared her experience with bullies in her school and how she was able to recall that lesson from the DARE session and how that helped her really to overcome, what she was experiencing with bullies. And that really was an eye-opener. It really confirmed that these kids are not just listening, but they're actually implementing and applying a lot of these lessons in their own lives. And that was a really encouraging story to hear from this particular kid.
So kids, have been talking about DARE for the past 6 to 8 weeks, right? What is DARE? Who can tell me what DARE is?
Yeah, decide, act, reinforce, evolve.
What does it mean to reinforce? Victoria?
Reinforce as far as enforce something. Like how they reinforce laws and stuff like
To
that.
strengthen, right?
Yeah.
To strengthen yourself, to beef something up.
And what makes this program unique from all the other programs out there are some of these lessons that we teach these kids. It's not your typical art studio where you come in and do art and dance and all of that. All that's great. But the lessons that we're leaving with these kids are lessons that are going to be following them for the rest of their lives. There are adults who haven't gotten the chance or didn't get the chance to learn some of these things at this age. So it's really encouraging to see the kids really living and implementing a lot of what we're teaching them as important life lessons, which we're already seeing them implementing. So this is really one of the things that makes NexStar great and unique.
Every morning they start off with a DARE message, which is a good message for the kids to hear about how to deal with bullies or how to deal with any kind of adversity. So I think that's been very good for her to have those kind of messages in her life. And she's really enjoyed that, and we go home and talk about those things, and I can see that that's something that will impact her in the future.
The most rewarding part of my involvement with NexStar is watching these kids internalize the lessons that they learn here through our DARE program. They've developed empathy. They look to each other for support and give that support. They learn how to resolve conflicts on their own. And it's just, to me, that's the most, I think, rewarding, is watching those lessons at being acted out in the classroom.
I'm very proud to be a part of NexStar. When I was growing up, I never thought I'd be in a teaching position, or I'd always thought I'd be my own thing, but now I'm expressing and helping other children and helping kids find their passions and just help them work through things. And it's just, I'm really proud to be a part of that, and I love it. I love helping these kids. It's like a family.
The coolest thing for me as a teacher is getting to watch them go from point A to point B. When they start with a production and they're just starting to kind of get a handle for their character, from the end when they have a character and they make it their own. So I would say just getting to watch kids make situations their own and make characters their own is it's validation for what we do, and it's really kind of a cool experience.
Doing performing arts and visual arts and the program that we do, it's all worthwhile when you see a child come through the door and not and very shy and not able to do what they think they can do as far as, just being on stage and performing. And then they coming in and seeing at the end of the semester that they have gone through these stages of development and actually being able to overcome shyness. I walk into the doors on Saturday morning, sometimes I'm tired, but then I see the faces of these kids coming into the program, and just to see those lives transformed means everything.
I am a star. I am a leader and not a follower. I dare to make a difference in my world. My mind is wide open. Imaginations are creating.
Great things flow out of my mind.
I dare to become the next star.